y'all. It's the boy from out of Roy, your man 50 grand, Darian, D Silk Sim, the notorious WSLK. Baby, this podcast brought to you by also 90.9 WSLK, the American Silk Radio Network, where it's always all silk all the time. Hey, man, we survived another one, y'all. Well, let us tell it. Hey, if you're any day above ground, is a good day. And I like saying that because I really do mean that. You know, today is Monday, and this weekend was tough. These weeks have been tough, but this weekend was tough. Man, I'm not in the best of spirits today, but you soldier through. You know, it can be a whole lot worse. Even when you see things are starting to get bad, it can be a whole lot worse. But he don't give you nothing you can't handle, man. I truly, truly believe that. Everybody has their own way that they handle religion. You know, we all got how we believe in God or Jah or Buddha or whomever the name is you've given your God. If you got them, you got them, and that's good. You know, you need things to help you push forth when everything seems its darkest. I ain't gonna lie, man. I don't know if it's a God or not. Well, let me rephrase that. I do know that there is a God, and the way that I know there is a God is because the God is in me. The God is in you. Anytime something happens for you and you weren't expecting it, or something happens out of the ordinary and you succumb it and you survive it, first thing you say is thank you, God. Well, it's not the thanks for the mythical creature in the sky that we never see, that we don't know about. I see you out there, Travel King. Hey, bruh, I want to say this to you because you know we have our times. You was doing your thing, man, but you were a student at IMS while I was an instructor. It was a pleasure being your instructor. I ain't never want to be no teacher, man. When I left IMS, I didn't want to teach. I wanted to get into radio. That's what I was trying to do. And I ran into some hard times, and luckily, Tinka and Carly, boss lady times two, plus two, I'm glad they reached out to me and they gave me the opportunity. But I knew that things wasn't going the right direction, man, with the leadership. And when the things that Lee didn't do anything. We know, I mean, we'll chop it up, man. I just wanted to tell you, man, smell your flowers. It was my pleasure being your instructor. We had some good times, man. I'm very proud of you, and I hope you're getting whatever it is you want out of this industry. That's from the heart, bro. Respect. You know I'm gonna reach out to you, and we gonna chop it up, man. I keep waiting on you to open your company so I can get a job, right? So, any event, as I'm saying, man, you know, there is a God because the God is in us. And these teachings that we all believe in, you know, these teachings were written way before us, man. The average person don't even understand the Bible. We can't make it out because we don't know what they're meaning. And we sitting there looking at the words saying, okay, this must be what this means because this is this and this. We don't know. But if you are being a good person and you're going by these rules, whatever the rules and laws it is that you govern yourself by, govern yourself according and keep pressing, man. Stay there. If you tell yourself, I'm not going to be a jackass today, don't. If you get out your bed though, and you like, man, wait till I get up, I'm gonna fuck everybody's shit up. I'm going to the stove. That girl trying to ring me up or that dude trying to ring me out at the car, I'm gonna fuck with him. I'm gonna go in the club, get drunk, and I'm gonna fuck with the DJ. I'm gonna do, you know what? It's people that wake up like that. I don't. The last thing I want to do is bring grief to anybody. Respect, Travel King. I like that, man. I like that, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. Just that line right there, because you said Chicago is a blessing to your career. That means I did my job. You was gonna get there regardless whether I was your instructor or not. But what you do, I'm sure Chicago is making you some paper because they doing real stupid stuff. That's kind of what I'm talking about today. So if you wake up to fuck with people, you reap what you sow. And karma is a dish best served cold. If you waiting on the karma to come and hit you just like that, either you done something wrong, you done wrong somebody, you did all this stuff. I'm gonna wait. It's gonna come for you, but when you least expect it, and when it come, it's gonna knock the hell out you, and you're gonna be sitting there like, oh my, what did I, who, how, when, what, where, what? Yeah, you fucked with somebody you shouldn't have. So, neither here nor there. It was a good weekend for the most part. Man, my man Mike Willis, my frat brother, Blue Five, Samoted B. Mike is my double brother. But Mike, he hired me to be the DJ for his 65th birthday party. And if you look at Mike gonna look a day past 40. But that man, that's good living. He lives a good life. He's a good person. Nobody has anything bad to say about Mike. If it is, it's something like he too bossy. He get in the way. He do too much. But what is too much? And if that's all you got to say about Mike, he'll take that. It's like whatever. I get what I want. Excellent, Mike. But man, your party was great. The people showed up. A lot of people took my business card. Oh, you good at what you do? I can't. We gonna. Everybody, I believe people when they take my card and they want to politic with me, but I hate business cards. Let me tell you why. People take them and collect them. They don't use them. They just have them. Or they may, if they want to use it, they'll look like maybe 2, 3, 4 years down the line. Man, I remember this karaoke DJ. My man had at his birthday party. Let me see if he available. Well, I could be, but you know, the man I was just talking about, our God, he determines all. So if I'm still here in 4 years, thank you. But I ain't gonna front. I get worried, man, because my daddy, he passed away at 61. He's 56 when I was born. He passed away at 61. I'd be like, man, is that the same fate that I'm gonna suffer? Well, I don't necessarily think that I'm gonna go out at 61, but I'm gonna tell you why it's a possibility. Outside of the fact that we don't know what's going to happen next or what's coming to us. But to let my mother tell it, God rest her soul, man, miss that lady. 2 months. But she said my father was under immense stress. He was working for the first Richard Daley. I forget Richard J. Daley, whatever the original Daley. My dad was working for him. He was ahead of the water department. He used to go around. He worked in the sewers. My daddy was like the head supervisor at the time. And back then, Richard Daley, the original Richard Daley, was the Chicago political machine. They were doing all kind of corruption. And that's around the times when they decided that, okay, we're going to stop with corruption in politics. So they started needling down on things. My daddy got scared because he was out there racketeering for Daley. Whatever, and I'm gonna say this to you. I'm not necessarily sure of the terminology, and again, I can't go ask my mom because she ain't no more. But I can only go by the things she told me. But it makes sense because from my random tiny little memories I have of my dad, he was an alcoholic. I never seen my dad sober, but I never seen him that much either. I mean, kid, I ain't running around, little kid, 3, 4 years old, run through the house. He drank himself to death because of stress, and I understand because I'm under immense stress. Even though brother look good, I mean, hey, Jet Magazine, baby. You get my Mac Daddy vibe. Man, this watch that I'm wearing, this watch was my best friend's watch. This was Diamond Jim Bradley. That's what I called him. This was Tim Bradley's watch. Rest his soul. His wife, Aisha Bradley, she gifted me this after his funeral. And she was like, "Dust, I know your boy would have wanted you to have a part of it." I'm tired of crying. Got these tears back. Hell. But she gave me this watch. And what up, Six Fizzle? I see you, man. You know we gonna chop it up. We gotta get, man. I love when I get you on the microphone. You be singing, bro. I respect your gift. and you respect mine. I know, man, we've been doing this for a long time, so I receive that, bro. Thank you for chiming in. But as I was saying, this watch, this was my brother's watch, Tim Bradley. His wife gave it to me, and see, I'm fighting back. I ain't crying today. Screw crying. I needed his spirit though, because Tim was one of the strongest brothers I knew, and the man like just in out of the blue, we just chopping it up, watching football. You know, we had a little group chat, me and my boys, my brothers, and his wife called like later on that evening, said he was gone. So I wanted to put his watch on today, and hopefully I can channel some of Tim's spirit and see what it is. So, what state are we covering? I had wrote it down, and I live stream on YouTube also while I do this. So I went to type it in my little title on YouTube, and it screwed me up. So I'm gonna try to remember it. I said the state of fed up them. That's what it is because at this moment, y'all, and I wrote this and it's something that's stupid too. People when they say, "I'm gonna get off Facebook," I ain't never going back to Facebook. I hate Facebook. It's like, well. Why don't you just shut the fuck up and get off Facebook? Why you got to tell us? That's kind of what I did today. I'm like, I ain't getting off. I'm about to walk on the chessboard, but I'm saying that. But the way I'm doing it is, hey, my regular Facebook page, and why did y'all look at this feed through? I got some hellified memories, man. I got a lot of good memories on there. Good pictures. Man, I got pictures of my kids when they was, coming up 4, 5, 6 years old. I got I got a video of my mom and my auntie dancing for my aunt's birthday. And I'm waiting so bad because I try to go through the feed and Facebook and Zuckerberg, he doing something different. You realize you can't save your videos no more. Because I used to save every one of mine. So now any video I make, it's like it's gonna stay for 30 days and will not be retained. Okay, because I'm sure that server is over full. There's billions of us on Facebook technically, and we all save a video. So yeah, my videos ain't gonna be saved no more unless I download them and yada yada. Okay, I'll jump in. I'll get it together. I'll make it happen. So fed up them. That's what's making me feel this way about Facebook. I'm so fed up with this website, man. Man, and social media was cool when I first got into it. I mean, you get to connect with people you ain't connected with in a long time. And the first thing it did was spiderweb all those people that you knew in high school, grammar school. Anything, if you put it in your profile, it'll scroll through and start filtering people to you. That's why I found a lot of my good friends from grammar school, high school, and then I got into college. The one thing I am a little disappointed about, and maybe that's because maybe I didn't make an impact. None of my people that I knew from Valparaiso are on Facebook. At least I can't find them. Maybe they changed their names and all that stuff. But I would really love to find my roommate from Valpo, Tyson Terrell Way. White people say Terrell different. We go Terrell. Is it Terrell? It ain't a braces thing. I'm using colors. I don't care at this point because I'm fed up. Fed up. But Tyson Terrell Way. If you out there, bro, if anybody in Indiana know you, he probably done left the damn country. Probably Tyson was a pretty astute dude. So I don't know. But in the event, hey, my Valpo people ain't reached out, and that's fine. It's been over 20. Hell, I've been out of SIU for 26, 27 years. Valpo was like 28 years. They remember me because I used to walk around the campus. I had a pick in my hair. I had my box haircut back in the day. I used to walk with my pick and do my little strut. I was on a baseball team, and hey, it's Dusty. Hey, Dusty, how are you? If you looked at I posted the pictures of my Valpo album back in the day, and I went by Dusty Sims. And I had theme music and everything. I got in the game at the very end when it was like a blowout or whatever, or we had no way of winning. I couldn't impact the game, no way, shape, form, or fashion. If I even got a bat, I was lucky. But I was Dusty Sims, and my theme music when I hit the field for Valpo, now it's right fielder Dusty Sims. So you think I was so happy because I was the only brother on the team, and the black correlation was maybe 3% of Valpo at the time. So I was praying that I didn't hear. I thought it was gonna hit Dr. Dre come through. I'm running out the right field. 1, 2, 3 into the 4. I'm like, oh, here we go. That would have been real racist, and I really thought that was gonna be my theme song. Valpo did me one better. They was like, nope, you're not gonna play that card on us, mister. I was ace of base. I saw the sign and it opened up my eyes. So you got this brother who swear he cool as the other side of the pillow, running out to right field to ace a base. And that's why I ran out there. And I'm like, I pray to God these boys do not hit the ball to me. Because I will tell you what ended my baseball career, and I've said this before. The University of Purdue, the Purdue Boilermakers. Man, when I tell you, now me, I'm a kid from Hyde Park Career Academy. And I say Hyde Park Career Academy, not the high school. I was in the magnet program. I was smart. Like, so what that mean, dog? I revisit that. But, I'm from Chicago Public League. My competition was the Hirsch Huskies. Shout out to my ship. I saw you on there. What's up, Dr. Davis? Do fine. But he was a Hirsch Husky. I had South Shore, the South Shore Tars. I mean, come on, man. Okay, let me stop being arrogant and stuff. I'm gonna talk about them properly. The South Shore Tars, the CVS, what were they? The Volunteers, uh, CVS, Washington, and Hyde Park. Oh, Bowen was the other school. So, and I will say, CVS had some ballers. They did. I mean, they had a boy playing for CVS. Don't remember his name, but he was clocking like 88, 90 miles an hour in high school. So yeah, you got lucky if you got a hit off him. That year we didn't do too good against CVS. But Hirsch padded my stats against Hirsch. I actually threw a no hitter against Hirsch. Well, they got some runs, but they were getting no hits. That was us making errors, and maybe I walked somebody, and then the catch, then somebody try to steal second. The catcher throw the ball in the center field, and he get to third and throw the ball, and so they ain't score no real runs on me. But I know hit their ass. We beat them about like 9-1. Thanks, Hirsch. Made my stats look good. I was all city one year thanks to Hirsch. Hey, Corliss helped too. I love playing Corliss, even though I hated to go to Corliss because Chicago Public Schools, Public League, anybody can come because the games are in the park. So if you go to certain parks, you may have to deal with the Blackstone Coalition or the Gangster Disciple Coalition. So being an athlete and you ain't even on none of that stuff, you in your dugout, and this what really pissed me off. It's funny because it's excellent when it comes to doing messing with somebody's mind. You trying to throw somebody off in the game. So you know how the dugout's made. You got the true length fence. You got that little wood plank that everybody sit on. You got the little indentation where y'all can sit behind there and it's supposed to block you from foul ball or whatever. So I'm sitting in the dugout and I'm chilling. This girl walk up. She right there. Now she go to Corliss. I mean, she just walk up. She can't. Who gonna tell her no? She can't talk to me. So she get in my ear. Yeah. What's up, punk ass Hyde Park? Yeah. Y'all think y'all finna beat us today, huh? You know who she talking to. You know my mouth. You know I get flipped. I will talk shit with the best of them. Oh, we finna whoop y'all ass. Ain't shit y'all can do about it. So she got me. She was like, oh, y'all finna whoop our ass. Well, I think all them cats over there say they gonna whoop y'all ass after the game over. If they feel like waiting. So I turned over my shoulder. I see all of them. And I'm not a gangbanger, so if that may not look right, I ain't never been in no gang other than Sigma and Mason. But I'm like, they over there. Uh-oh. Man, my favorite hip hop song I do now, because I'm the world's worst rapper when I do karaoke. My man, OT Genesis. I ain't never made no cocaine before. This is so funny when I do it, because I be singing sounding convincing, like I'm in love with the cocoa. They be looking at me like, dude, really? You wouldn't know Coco if it walked up and smacked you in the face. That was her name. If her name is Coco, yeah, that's pretty much what it is. I love Coco on that level. But it's one line in there, motherfucker say, they thinking that I'm solo, 50 deep. They like, oh no. That's what I looked over my shoulder. I thought she was by herself, right? I looked over her shoulder and saw them Mo standing over there. I'm like, oh shit. What is we finna do? So I go to the coach. I'm like, hey, coach, man, Coach Hirons. Rest his soul. I just heard that Coach Hirons left like maybe 3 months before my mom passed. So I go to the coach. I'm like, hey, Coach Hirons, we might got a little heat, man. These dudes over here, they saying they Blackstones, and they like if we beat Corliss, they gonna attack us. Man, I love the Black Coalition, especially adult Black people. Because Harms, he's old school. Harms, he had to be like maybe 60 back when he was my coach. He say he's like called me Simpson because Simpsons. I was a I was a screw up at times. He was like, Dusty, you worried about them dudes over there? I'm like, yeah, because after we beat Corliss and we still kick Corliss ass, all you Corliss coalition, we beat y'all ass too, even that day. But I go to Harms, I say, Harms, man, Blackstone's talking about they gonna get us after the game. Harms said, well, I've been trying to get you to run them extra laps in practice and make you do these suicide sprints. The bus is right there. It's about 50 yards away, maybe. I suggest you get to that bus when it's game over. I said, but coach, we got to put the equipment up and stuff. I'm a captain. I got to make sure. He was like, I bet you're going to do what you need to do. So, old girl was in my ear the whole game. And, I go to third base. I was playing third base that day. And hey, third base, number 20. And I'm like, you know me, I got a cup on. So now I'm even talking more shit. Man, that game ended. Ball, we called the ball. Boom. All right, game over. I looked over my shoulder. She wasn't paying no attention because we was beating Corliss' ass so bad. So they was all kicking it like, fuck them. We ain't gonna watch this. They, do their thing. So I looked over there and I kind of made, I told coach like, hey, he was like, on the bus. Man, I hauled to that bus. And when I tell you my teammates, we was grabbing up, we hit it. Got on that bus, got on out of there. So thanks for the mental stimulation, Corliss, making a 16-year-old young man figure out that he got to still win the game and then find out how he gonna get up out of there. And another loss to Corliss's record. Any event, man, fed up them. When is enough enough? And these videos have been coming through my thread lately, and it makes you kind of wonder, am I clicking on stuff to make these filter through to me? But I'm seeing all these horrible fights and people getting shot and murders happening, and some of them in Chicago, which is real troubling, man. One of my people sent me an inbox talking about this guy. He killed this real pretty Instagram model. I guess he was an Instagram model. Real pretty. Kidnapped the kids, stabbed the 11-year-old. They recovered the 9-year-old, and they caught him in Gary. I'm like, man, that's harsh. Why would you do that? Well, if somebody don't want you, no matter how ugly you are, how pretty you are, whatever, get yourself together. Compose yourself. Subdue your passion. Man, everybody gets turned down once in a while. I mean, let me tell you, I'm Shamar Moore right now. I'm Jet Magazine. Yeah, Savoir Affairs everywhere. It's ladies that done been like, mm, um, I ain't feeling you. No, I'm straight. You gotta go on somewhere. I don't want. Win some, you lose some. I get it. I mean, I know my flaws. Hell, my grill is jacked up. One day I'm gonna get my teeth fixed. So you're gonna get 100,000 pictures of me with the good smirk with the. I'm trying to do it. But if she say no, she say no. All right, it's a billion women in the world. Why I gotta be fighting over somebody or fighting with somebody about one? That's stupid, dude. The world is your oyster. It is a plethora of love and entertainment in the world for you to have. You don't have to go arguing with some damn body. You ain't got to argue with the girl. Leave her alone. Somebody will give you some. I promise, man. I mean, I just seen, ooh, buddy. I've seen some things in my life, and I'm sure you have too. I have seen guys that look like the Crypt Keeper walking around. And his woman looked like Halle Berry. And what the man? Maybe he got a mouthpiece. Bro got game. Hey, maybe that insurance check really be hitting it about the first of the month. I don't know what it is that make that woman design. It be some dudes walking around looking like Savoir Faire. And that girl look like McGilla Gorilla. Ooh, ah, ooh. So what? Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. And your outside appearance ain't the only thing that's beautiful. I mean, you can look like Savoir Faire, but you can act like a terrorist on the inside. And don't no woman want you. Don't nobody want you. So what you cute? If you a jackass, you a cute jackass. Sometimes people don't like jackasses. But there are some that will tolerate it. Man, I ain't gonna, I never ever want to expose nobody on these lives that I do. But I remember one day, one particular night at one of my establishments, good brother, real good brother, had this woman with him. She was the worst thing on 2 feet with her attitude. She was sexy as fuck though. I mean, I give him that. But hey, sometimes you gotta pound your, hey dog, bam, pound your boy, let him, hey dog, your girl fine, smell your roses, whatever. But the shit she was doing to him, man, I wanted to turn this size 13 sideways and boot her ass to the moon because she was horrible. If you having a problem like that in a club with somebody, don't do that shit in the club. You're gonna make the club have to close down because you got an attitude. Whatever your problem, don't bring your ass out. Stay home. Fed up with that. If you come to a club to be a jackass, you want to be. I'm lit. I'm turned up. We gonna. You gotta. It's Monday. I'm in black. I'm man. Yeah, I'm feeling it today. You shoot for the king. You better not miss, and I'll fight you to the death today. That's how I feel. Don't do that shit in the club, man. I don't want to see no more club fights. If I don't want to see enough, man, I was driving past over there on Jeffrey, and I was thinking about that incident that happened where the homosexual coalition they got a little club over there. Hey, I don't care what nobody does with their genitalia. That's your choice. That's your prerogative. But those were still people, and they was coming out the club and they had some beef with whatever they got into, and then one of the cats took his car and just plowed through all of them people out there. I don't give a damn if they was homosexual, hetero, whatever. You just ran through and killed about 3 people. Why? Because you got an attitude with them. What? And since I'm picking on the homosexual coalition right now, what? Your heels was too tall for him. Your makeup didn't fit. You look too much like a girl that he did. Something was wrong with the way you look. He got mad at you. He Sister girl, he think he all that. Fuck you for running him over. And I said it. Now I say it again. I don't give a damn what a person is doing. There is nothing you could do in this world to make me want to end you. There are 3 things you can't do to me. Don't fuck with my money. Don't fuck with my kids. Don't fuck with my woman. Those are man law. Those are the 3 things that if a man about to go to blows with each other, that's what that'll demand that. Any man that does that to me, you take my money, I'm gonna beat your ass. You fuck with my woman, I'm gonna beat your ass to an extent. And I'm about to address that because that's one of the things that get us all in trouble. And I'm gonna circle back to that. So don't let me forget that one, y'all. And you better not fuck with my kids. Man, they didn't ask to be here, but my children have successfully grown into their adulthood. So I'm just an advisor at this point. But you still better not mess with them because I done been through too much and I am fed up. The state we covering is fed up them. I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired of bullshiggity. So circling back to don't fuck with my woman. There's a trick to that. I will lay my life down. Man has not lived unless he's found a cause to die for. I die for my lady. I die for my wife. My woman, I will be respectful. You better not come at her with no bullshit. If you trying to holler at her and we in a club or something, you don't know. I mean, the woman is beautiful, and closed mouth don't get fed. Men should speak to women when they looking good, and if he's interested, be a man and go over there and present yourself to her. How you doing, sweetheart? My name is D Silk. How are you? What's your name? If she don't get the name, then get the fuck on. Oh, okay, well, my name is Jane Doe. Oh, okay. So you don't want to be bothered. So maybe she got somebody at home. I get it. Let me step off. Ah, that's a 90s term. Let me step off. I'm gonna step off. But closed mouth don't get fed. So go present yourself. And you ain't gotta be on no slick shit. You know, you can just say how you got your game or whatever, but approach her. How you doing, ma'am? I'm Darian. How are you? I'm okay. Thank you, Yolanda. How you? My name is Yolanda. Miss Yolanda, pleasure to meet you. Shake her hand, and start the conversation there. If she busy, if she's entertaining her friends, man, can I get y'all around the drinks? Now, you better be careful with that because in Chicago, you know damn well if you offer ladies a drink and she's not with you, but you trying to meet her, she going top shelf, bruh. She about to get that strong island. Not strong, no. Not long, no. Strong island. The Stony Island. They finna get that strong island made probably from bottom shelf liquor, but they gonna pour it in there, baby. Pour it up, pour it up. And them joints usually cost anywhere from 12 to 15 bucks. Usually, I know who you is, Yolanda. I know. So usually them drinks be 12 to 15 bucks, and you trying to step to in your mind a dime piece, she gonna be with a crew. They ain't rolling less than 4 deep. So you about to drop 15 bucks a drink. If you trying to approach her and get her attention, that's not a bad thing to do, actually. And I say this, I'm gonna tell you why. Go and drop that money on that. So let them get them drinks and you get your Hennessy straight waterback Miller Lite. That's what I drink. I'm just being facetious on that. Get your drink. So now you got the girl attention that you want to talk to, while her buddies is kicking with the alcohol and and you got to keep it quick, man. You know, hit her. Don't dwell on all the stuff. I mean, you want to cover certain things, but the first line you should say is, "So when would be a good time for me to talk to you outside of here?" Ah, get your notes out, bros. Let me show y'all the game. Even though I ain't married, so really I think I got game. I ain't got no game, but I'm just using common sense. This will work. And if it worked, you come one of my karaoke sets. This is what I tell everybody. If you score on somebody at one of my karaoke sets, this is all you got to say when you see me next time. D Silk, you are right with me. Then I know you came up, you had a good night, and you straight. So if you come up off of these lines that I'm giving you, D Silk, you all right with me? That's all I want. So that should be the first line. Ask her, hey, when would I be able to talk to you outside of here? And if she's willing to, exchange telephone numbers. And then leave her alone. Let her kick it with her buddies. If some music come on later on in the night, maybe kind of gravitate over there. Girl, shut up. Oh, man, what up, Indiana? I see you, bro, man. The future is inevitable, bro. We gonna chop it up, but I'm gonna mess with you later on. I'm gonna get back to you, you talented ass dude. You. So if you seeing a lady in the club after you done bought her a drink or whatever, she's not obligated to you, bro. At that point, you got to be like, all right, maybe somebody else gonna come and shoot their shot. And if somebody else come over there, hey sweetheart, my name D Silk. What you drinking on? Whatever. Maybe she get two strong islands. Really, two should be the limit. But she pretty like that, and she popping like that. Man, she may have a makeup maybe beat. My face is beat, man. Her grill, her hair is laid. She looking good. She gonna get that attention. So you just posture yourself. You give her your number and ask for hers. Like, when's a good time we can talk out of here? Here's my number. Can you call me? Can you text me? If she say yeah, or you be like, can I get your number now? Or she say, well, I text you. You probably asked out. She ain't feeling you. Well, she may not be in the mood. Whatever. But if she texts you, she call you, there you go. Start the process from there. See, folks going at my door and stuff. Man, do I want to end this? I got stuff to say, man. I ain't ending nothing until they knock. Knock knock. Whatever. So nothing should get to tearing the club up, man. Not over no female. If y'all both hollered at the same chick, you shoot your shot, he shoot his shot, you see what she is. Okay, well, this ain't it then. The club is not the place to meet a woman on that level anyway. If you meet a lady in the club like that, you lucky. You lucky. Because the ladies is coming out to the club to let their hair down and have a good time, put on their good clothes, listen to some good music, get their kicking on. Even though karaoke, uh, yeah, I'm a little tired. Because the ladies can be fly, they can be all laid out and looking good, and they come up to the DJ and they harass the shit out of me. I need to sing right now. I'm ready to sing. You know me, I don't know you from Eve. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go on and take the grief from my people that's been writing their songs all night. That's been here. I started 9 o'clock. They've been here since 7, waiting on me to get there. And they putting their songs in. This is what they doing. They letting their head down. They having a good time. They kicking it. You bring your sassy ass in about 11:30, 12 o'clock, 12:45, thinking I gotta cater to you right away because you just walked in. Bitch. Now see you're driving around with a girl I love, and I'm like, you number one with me. Yes, you are. Mm-mm-mm-mm. I love you walk in at 12:45 and tell me I gotta play your music right now, even though I write at the top of every song sheet that I put out. It's $40 to skip the line. Hmm. I'm gonna let that breathe for a second. Now I know a lot of people are like, why you come up with 40? Well, because I know my Chicagoans, my black coalition in Chicago, is too cheap to do it. So they ask gonna get in line and wait, which is what I want them to do anyway. But if you gotta say something, I'm glad to go, I'm tired of hearing this. Then you shouldn't have bought your sorry ass in a karaoke club. Why I gotta take the heat for this? Because you don't know what you're getting into? Girl, it be lit up in there, it be lit in there. It really does because I'm one of the baddest DJs around. I mean, I don't be sitting there blasting my DJ. You know how I feel about DJs. They're overrated. I mean, it's about the music, the musicianship for me. But some DJs good, and I'm pretty good. I can blend. I DJ with no headphones, and I'm cold. Come on, man. Give me my damn flowers. Respect that part. Because if I had my headphones on, then I'll never be able to talk to the jackasses that come up requesting songs every 5, 10, 15 minutes drunk as hell. That's okay, though. I know what I do, and I know how to do it. And I know how to make a party go. Man, that's what I'm saying. Mike Willis and them had a great time last night. All the old school bros and sisters in there. And, I had a whole lot of demographic in there because you had your churchgoers, you had your wild out people, you had your good singers, you had a lot. It was like a potpourri, a mixture of people. So I ain't gonna please everybody. I know that part. Okay. But when you start trying to impede on what I do and do my job for me, do I come to McDonald's and flip your burgers for you? Then don't bring your ass over to me trying to run my DJ table. Do not. Because if you want it, make me an offer. I sell all that shit in a heartbeat. Trust me, I've been trying to get out of karaoke. But I do it for the love of the game, for what I get from it. But I'm fed up with all the bullshit that come with it. I mean, I had somebody come to me recently and was like, man, D Silk, they be saying you a hoe. Hmm, really? Well, first and foremost, you must really feel like I give a damn about you because you just called me a hoe, which means you fucking with me. And I'm ready to knock your punk ass out. But, I ain't Mike Tyson. I can't whoop everybody. I can probably whoop a few people. I probably can't whoop everybody on this feed. And most of them ladies. So, anyway, hey, shout out to Pastor Van Pelt. What up, Paz? I see you, bro, my classmate. What's up, man? You know, I really don't care what nobody say about me because my mother taught me this, and I'm so glad she instilled this in me before she left this earth. It's not what you think of me, it's what I think of you. And if I like you, if I respect you, if I feel any type of way about you that's positive, then it's what I feel about you. You could tell me I'm the greatest thing since sliced bread. You could tell me I'm the hoest motherfucker walking around. I don't give a damn. Because it's not about you. It's about me, what I think of you. So if that's what you think of me, well, at least it's good for me to know. So I'll be like, all right, well, I don't fuck with you no more. I just, whatever. But, I straighten them out like, oh, in what terms, man? Man, you don't be letting the people sing. That makes me a whore? Damn. Well, I always thought being a whore was getting paid for prostitution. And everybody got their price. I don't know. You know what? Let me. I'll be trying to be thought provoking. I don't know. Everybody may not have a price because it's some creatures that I've seen walking around. They coming up like predator. Hey, D Silk, I give you 20,000. I hope y'all laughed at my predator impression. I'm an actor too. I'm an actor too. My degree was cinematography. My minor was theater. I'm an actor. But I ain't going. You ain't finna pay me. I don't. I just can't. I can't. I can't. Uh-oh. Let me see. What Edwin is talking about. She said the people that sign up for karaoke can't read. You know what? Honestly, I believe there are some people in this world who do come to karaoke. They may not be able to read. I mean, the world is so simple now. They leave up a signage. A red means stop, yellow means caution, green means go. The octagon, that's the stop sign. The yellow lines down the middle, the broken line means you don't cross. They can get through the world without having to read a thing. Only thing they'd be like, well, if the doctor tell me how much medication to take, I ain't got to read the bottle because it'd be hard to find the damn directions on the bottle anyway. So I ain't making no excuses for no jackass that can't read. If you can't read by now, that's all I got to say. But when is enough enough? These threads coming through with all these people fighting and they fighting and shooting and you getting stuff on camera and it's like, man, I am glad that we have cameras because we may need to go back and see what happened, but I don't want to see all this negativity. And I can block people. I can try to find ways to curtail social media the way I want it to work for me. But I'm busy. I ain't got time for that. I like to be on social media like I'm doing this. This is my little podcast. I'm talking to you. I got a few folks chime in. Some folks, they be like, all right, I'll get with this. I don't want this no more. They turn it off, scroll. Okay, that's about as far as I go with it. I don't need to do all this extra shit. But it's getting to the point where I'm like, man, I walk off the chessboard because I seen a couple of videos and that message that came through where the guy, he killed the girl and stabbed her 11-year-old and kidnapped the 9-year-old. And then you had this other thing where, like on 76th and Dobson, that's around here. Some people got killed. Bro, I do want the information, but I don't want to see people take their last breath. I had to witness my mother going down that path. I mean, I've been thinking about her so much. Her last moments, I mean, she would reach up and grab she would reach up and try to grab my hand. It wasn't over, she was grabbing my hand. The doctors, my sister, we felt like maybe she was hallucinating. Every time she would reach up, I'd catch her hand. Yeah, yo, you know what I'm talking about. See, the news, at least on the news, I can dictate what I'm watching. But on these threads, you can dictate what you're watching here too. I don't like watching the news. I used to work for WBBM News Radio 780. I watched how they craft the news that you get. I watched two directors. They were the newsroom directors. You had one day shift, afternoon shift, night shift. They would overlap each other. They were the ones dictating what we were watching on the news. So at the time, I believe I wasn't COVID yet, but it was something going on. It don't matter. The point is, I watch these people dictate what we watch. They're dictating the news. When people are putting these threads up, they're dictating what we watch if we look at it. We're not even getting all the true stories, and then they never follow up when it's a story that was important that that we might have needed to listen to. They don't follow up on it. You got to go through the internet and do your digging and your sleuthing to find out how it ended. Look, I know when you see something, we automatically think like, this gonna go viral. This gonna go viral. If it go viral, I'm gonna get some money. I would love to have some people. Now maybe I'll research this. People who have went viral. How many times have they gone viral? Not, and maybe not the celebrities because that happens with them, and I don't know if they get money off of it. I don't care. Just average Joe like you and I, the ones that are watching this feed right now. Have you ever gone viral? How much money do you get for going viral? Is it like hitting the lottery? Because I might be like, hey, you might as well chunk the money down on the lottery versus trying to go viral, but you're waiting on that intense incident to happen. I don't want to see nobody else get killed on social media. Seeing some horrible, and it's burned in my brain, some of the stuff. It was a Q dog a few years ago when I was at IMS going through school. This man went ballistic, postal. Some women didn't want to deal with him no more. Old man was walking down the street, and he had his little gun. And the old man was standing, couldn't be like 78 years old, with his little cane walking. He saying, I want you to say, and Yolanda, I hate to use your name because I think this was her name. I want you to say, Yolanda, this happened to me because of you. So the old man was like, Yolanda, this happened to me because of you. He pulled this pistol out, blew that old man away. That old man's body flew into the true link fence. I mean, he flew about a foot and a half. Body scrolled down the fence, gone. And then this motherfucker goes live, and all his bros and people, and you all right? Come to Jesus. You need it. That was bogus. Anybody that gets killed on social media, they showing it. You bogus. And do we argue with Mark Zuckerberg for creating this wonderful tool for us to use? Because we too lazy to not misuse it. Look, I know you got the option that you can put yourself halfway naked on these feeds and reels and got your titties out, got your ass out, you looking all sexified. Okay. You're cute. You're sexy. You got it. When is enough? I don't want to see your ass no more. If I can't fuck you, I don't want to see you like that. And I don't even want to fuck you. I'm just like, if you outside like this, and I had a woman in my club a few weeks ago. Every time she bent over, her ass would come up. And I'm like, why are you wearing that? So would I be wrong if I just walked over there and just stuck my finger all up in your? Oh yeah, that's sexual harassment. That's sexual assault. Hell, it's assault for you walking around that badass outfit. You assaulting me, assaulting my eyes, assaulting my mind. I'm sick of looking at you. I probably can smell you from here. You stink pot. That's gonna be the new name for girls that wear them real short things and they that over sexy stuff where they ain't got no reason to be like that. You a stink pot. Why you gotta be that sexy? Beauty's in the eye of the beholder. If you sexy, you sexy. If I'm gonna wear there right here, girl. Ooh, look at my belly. If it fit me, you got your gut hanging out, your beer swilling. I digress. I digress. Let me go on and wrap this up, y'all, because I can talk about this shit all day because I am fed up with a lot of things. So let me tell you what I am fed up with. Maybe you can relate to. I'm fed up with the powers that be not spreading the wealth. And I'm telling you, I'm really considering, strongly considering a run for mayor of Chicago because that's going to start me to be a mayor. And I move up to governor. I'll go up to senator. Then I go up to president. It may take me a few years, but man, I might run for president. But I know that I probably wouldn't make it because I'm so fed up with how things are going. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and over and over again, expecting a different result. We've been doing the same thing too long. I talked about it yesterday. One of the days past. I don't know. I'm old. I get pregnant. The not the judicial board. Damn, I went blank. The way that Donald Trump got into office. Yeah, that y'all know what I'm talking about. I'm that frustrated. Donald Trump ain't supposed to be the president. He lost. Kamala won. But the electoral college, there it is. That's what I was getting at. When do we ban that? Throw that shit away. Unless we're gonna make another. This how we can. You want to keep the electoral college? Let's make Chatham a state. Make Chatham a state. Right in the middle of Chicago. Give us statehood. So we could be the 52nd state. so we can have electoral college votes count for us. That's stupid. Electoral college needs to go in the trash. Putting this stuff on social media, I mean, twerking, I'm kind of glad twerking then kind of went away and it's kind of settled down. Man, it was one chick used to cheat everywhere she went, she would twerk. She knew how to make her booty cheeks clap no matter where she was at. She was at Dominic's and she making a bravo, proud of you. Good job. I'm sick of seeing that shit. You know, if I want to see it, I'll get my lady to do it. And she can't do it. I don't care. But the point is, when is enough enough? No more murders that we televising. If you're gonna televise it at court so that motherfucker that did it can get caught. And then let's play it. You know, play it on in whatever. Let's set up a channel for all of the extreme, egregious things that happen on. Hey, it's a show I used to watch. It come on like 3, 4 in the morning. I don't know. They kept moving the times around now, but that's what the show was about. They were showing these extreme incidents that were happening with police and all that, and people get shot or whatever and killed or whatever. Stop it. Let's make a channel for it. Let's try to do some things that's gonna get us better. Y'all know I'm going through a little situation with my business establishment. And when I finish talking to y'all, I'm on my way downtown to City Hall. That's kind of one of the reasons why I got dressed up too. I want to show them that I'm coming, I mean business. I got to go downtown and find out which licenses that I need in order to be open here. Yeah, I'm like, man, I got to find out what this place is zoned for. See, if I could reinvent this, if I get into office, anyone that wants to start a business, if it's a home, but it's a business in an establishment like I'm inside of now, there are going to be a series of questions, a questionnaire filled out if necessary, on what you can actually, what you need to have in order for you to open this establishment. And it's going to include whatever your rent is, whatever the licensing is, you know, whatever else you need, you know, your average utilities, gas, electric, whatever, water. But you'll have a ballpark figure as to what you need in order to start whatever establishment you're trying to start. Why would that be so difficult? So now you're going to get people say, well, you should have looked into, you needed to do, you're right. You're absolutely right. I should have did more research. I was going through something with my mother. I don't make excuses. That could be considered an excuse. That my mother was in the process of making her transition, and mentally I wasn't strong enough, or I wasn't even sharp enough to realize maybe I need to do X, Y, Z, A, B, C. I thought I did what I was supposed to do. I did not. So I got to go down to City Hall, find out what I need was what I'm missing, and then come back after I pay for it, post my signage, and then whoever called on me, you knock yourself out, call all day long. But I got to get it done, and I'm going to. We got to stop the bullshit, though, man. I'm sick of this garbage on social media. Can we? Can I? Okay, let me say this because I don't know if y'all still on it. Nah, I'm sure you all are. Is we done with Drake and Kendrick? Is that beef over with for us? I mean, I'm so look. Kendrick smashed it. That song was hot. I dug it. I hate the sound of it now. And I'm a DJ. And I had to play that damn song at least damn near 3, 4 times every set. And that mustard on the beat. Okay, okay. You kicked Drake's ass. Good job. Drake's still making money. People are still buying Drake music. Maybe Drake reinvents himself, like, okay, I ain't gonna fuck with Kendrick no more on that level. So good. But are we done with it now? Can we move on? Football season is over with. Basketball is at the halfway point. They just finished the All-Star game. Nobody even talked about that. I mean, it wasn't that great a game, but I dug it. But it wasn't like back in the day when Mike and them and Isaiah Thomas and all them was playing. It's done. So to bring this all to conclusion, I've been saying I was gonna wrap it up, but I got sidetracked running my mouth. Fed up them. Y'all kicking it on the feed. I like that. That'd be cool when I present something for you all to come to and hang out. Just don't fight each other on here. But honestly, I'm done with a lot of this stuff. I'm gonna leave this page here for social media because I got some great memories on here, man. I got some stuff on here that I'll never have access to because we don't print up Polaroids anymore. We don't print up pictures really too tough. And I don't get a chance to do that. So I'm done with, okay, if your ass is out and you want to, your OnlyFans, I like OnlyFans because it's OnlyFans. You can go there and you know what it's worth. You know what you're getting when you go to OnlyFans. You chunk down your money, you know what you're going to get, and you can have as much of it as you can pay for. Good job. I'm through with it. I'm through with social media on this level. I am going to continue my podcasting, and if you want to follow me, I'm going to YouTube. That's where I'm at now. American Silk Radio, YouTube. But I come here because I got over 5,000 friends. I deleted people, ads, and posts. I'm happy with that. But I'm not happy with all the things I see on social media. I don't want to see no more death. I'm too sensitive. Anybody know me know I'm very sensitive. I love, man, my feelings on my sleeve. I love full from my heart. I have no problem telling you I love you. I love what you do. I'm proud of you. Keep up the good work. I empower because I'm not going to do something to somebody I'm not willing to do myself. So you may not see me around on this one. I got another page that I'm trying to push for radio, Awesome 90.9. I do want to be on there to do my podcasting and do radio and do bringing people to the music industry. I will start the Tiny Desk series soon. That's going to be a different name, of course. But we're going to do that. I like creativity, man. When somebody bring a track and they like, they feeling it and they proud of it, you're like, I'm with that. I'm a DJ. I spare you. I sit in front of hundreds of people a day, thousands in a week. I got you. Just remember me when you get to where you going, because if it wasn't for me, there'd be no you. If it wasn't for you, there'd be no me, whatever. Look out for your boys. I'm going to look out for you. But in conclusion, if you are okay with how life is going, solid. Black power, proud of you. But be mindful, man. Don't fuck with the people that don't want to be fucked with. Fuck with yourself. Fuck with people that want to be fucked with. But leave some of us regular cats alone, man. Because like I said before, in the mode that I'm in right now, if you come for the king, you better not miss. That's your boy from Outer Royal, man, 50 grand. Hey, like this podcast, share it, subscribe. Hey, I'll be at Q's tomorrow, man. 6:30 start time. That's 8404 South Kedzie. I'm at City Life Lounge, 712 East 83rd Street on Thursday. The Falcon Inn on Friday, 1612. No, that's the wrong address. No, yes, it is. 1612. No. Yeah, 1612 East 53rd Street. Yeah. 1612 East 53rd Street. I think that's it. Google it, damn it. I've been doing this for too long. If another motherfucker asks me what I'm doing on Friday night and you've been to my Friday 100 times, I'm going to block your ass. You know where I'm at. You may not know about winging and singing because I was trying to be discreet and I wasn't discreet enough. But that's okay. It'll be back open soon. But that's what I do, man. That's your boy from Outer Roy, your man 50 grand, Darian D. Silk Sims. And you already know that qualifies as a funky banger production. God bless you. I love you. Got to do it one more time over here, but I can at least start my music on this side. Hey, YouTube. I'm going to learn y'all better, man. I'm going to get better talking to y'all. I hope you can hear me. OBS been acting weird for me. But hey, I'm out of here, man. It's Darian D. Silk Sims. Breakfast at Silkies. Like, share, subscribe. Join your boy. God bless you. I love you. I'm done.